Nice to have y'all here today. Okay, it is Saturday, the 4th of July. Happy 4th, y'all. Happy birthday, America. So, I have 3 books here. And these are witchy books for the home. These books center around, hearth and home. And I just think that these books are fantastic. I love them. And I'm just going to, I just really want to share these books with you. So, the first book I have here is The Magical Household. And The Magical Household, Spells and Rituals for the Home. Scott Cunningham and David Harrington. And of course it has the cat. I got this and the other one, which is going to come later. I got 2. I know I had my pinky, but no, 2. I got these 2 books at Borders Books when my location was going out of business. And I was like, oh, because I do love Borders Books. They carried things that Barnes and Nobles didn't. Of course it was a different line, but I loved both stores equally, and there's not any more near me. So I was very disappointed. And I got those 2 books. Actually, I got 3, maybe 4. I got those for 40% off. So, it was very sad. Anyway, back to the books. I just really, really love this book. I mean, it gave me so many ideas on how to protect my home, to bring in abundance into my house, to maintain the love between, the occupants of this house, animal and human, it's just, and it's dedicated to friendship right here. It's such a good, it's a nice rounded book. Like, for instance, I'll just read a couple of the chapters. Chapter 1 is house lore. Chapter 2 is the hearth. Chapter 3 is thresholds of power. And 4 is furnishings. And like with the furnishings, it tells you, like if you bring in an oval rug into your house, it brings this. A square little side table, it brings this, even down to the wood, cherry wood and ebony wood, they all have different meanings and they carry different auras, let me look through that. Furnishings. Here we go. Ebony, the wood, magical power, protection. Oak, strength, luck, health, protection. Pine, money, exorcism, healing. Redwood, longevity. So it really goes into that, and I just found it so interesting. I finished this book in a day. It's not very thick. It's about, let me see. It is 168 pages long, so not very big, but it is packed with information. And one of my favorite was chapter 9, and the title is Fur, Fins, and Feathers. The pets that you have. I love that. And it has pretty little pictures, see? And, it just tells you what animals that you have, what they can bring to your house. Like the cat. The cat, long revered and feared, is by its nature a mysterious creature. Its independence and nocturnal habits have earned it a large place in folklore and magic. In Britain, the black cat is generally looked upon as a bestowing favorable vibrations. It's just so interesting. I just love this book, and I use it, all the time. When I'm like rearranging, when I'm going to rearrange your room, when I'm going to buy new furniture, you know, I go by this book. And it also, you know, goes into like, this is by Broom and Rag. What chapter is this? Chapter 13 by Broom and Rag. So here's some highlighted things. I'll just read a couple of them. 2 brooms crossed and hung on a wall or nailed to a door guard the house. If you feel you are being followed and haunted by unfriendly ghosts, steeping your broomstick will prevent them from disturbing you. You know, place a broom across any doorway allows your departed friends and family to speak to you if they so choose. As long as the broom remains in place, they can communicate freely. You know, it's just things like that, you know. I give this book 5 stars. Absolutely get it. And Ray Buckland, Ray Buckland, he says, that is a very delightful book. So absolutely get it. And my second book that I have here is Cottage Witchery. Cottage Witchery, Natural Magic for Hearth and Home by Ellen Dugan. I have heard of Ellen Dugan, and everybody seems to really like her and her books. I have read this book, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. And as I'm looking through what else she has written, Garden Witchery caught my eye. I need to find that. I would really love to read that. And also the Autumn... Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Woo! I'm over here burping. Excuse me. I had a Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pepper just does that to me. I mean, I burped like crazy. I also want from Miss Ellen, the Autumn Equinox. She wrote a book about that because I love autumn. But yes, this is absolutely a wonderful book. Fell in love with it, and let's see. She goes, let's see what they have right here. Like, for instance, she goes into hex signs for your threshold. You know, that's cool. And wreaths and garlands and accessories for the house. You know, what else does she go into? Let me look. You know, she goes into if you have a fireplace in your house, and she goes through the deities that have to do with the house. And we all know about Vesta, you know, goddess of the home. And of course, Bridget. So she goes into a lot of the deities, and she goes a little bit into the kitchen magic. Some protection charm bags, but all about your house. And seasonal natural decorations for your magical home, like making a holly berry charm, so on and so forth. This is a wonderful book, and I give this book a 4.5 stars. I think originally I only gave it 4 stars, but I have decided to give another half point to her because this is a very good book. Again, like my first one, the Magical Household, when I'm redecorating, and when it comes to the holidays, I do pick up this book again and read. There's also another book I want to get, and Miss Ember Honeyraven got it, the Pagan Christmas book. I'm so excited for her because I know that's going to be a badass book. That's a book I saw about 4 years ago, and I did not get it. And I'm just kicking myself ever since. So, one day I will get my hands on that book. But, yeah, this is another good book. And the third last one, this is one of the ones that I got from the border sale, going out sale some years back, is Wicca in the Kitchen. Oh, yeah. And I do... Ooh. I do use, of course, because of my earlier videos, you know, I have a working cooking cauldron that I make soup and stew with. And until I get my video camera where I can go out there, show you my garden and my familiars, I'm kind of stuck right here. So that's why my videos have always been right here. Kind of short on the money. So anyway, I do cook when I can. I don't really have that much time, but like I make the most delicious and moist pumpkin bread. My friends at work just love that bread, and I guess I'll make it when summer's over, because right now I'm being put on half days. And if I don't, and I must say so myself, I love that bread. It's just so moist. I just make it so good. Not to toot my own horn, but you know, it is. And I make honey bread cake, and that is delicious. I mean, I sop that cake when I'm done baking with it with 100% organic honey. It is the bomb, and again, so moist. I love my honey cake. I do. And then of course I make my green man cake with the green frosting, you know, and of course, you know, I'm just pouring all my love into my cooking, because let me tell you, when you pour your love into your cooking, people can taste it and feel it. You know what I mean? That's why, just on a side note, when I go to like a funeral and they go eat afterwards, I don't like to eat the food, because when you're cooking, you know, you're cooking for someone dear to you who just died. And, you know, some of that feeling goes into the food. And I stick by that because, you know, there are people who, you know, they're doing real well at the said funeral. You know, they're keeping that stiff upper lip, and they're, you know, they're sad, but, you know, they're not breaking down. Of course, we usually do that in private. And then they go to the dinner or lunch afterwards, and they eat. And I have seen so many times somebody just break down crying, you know, because, you know, it's happened so many times. And I've eaten a couple of times, and I just felt real bad, you know, after eating the food, because, you know, you put what you're feeling into your food. So, you know, but this is a wonderful book. It tells you about the fruit that you use in cooking, tells you about the vegetables you use when you're cooking, like the potato. Its planet is the moon. Its element is earth. The energies that the potato have is protection and compassion. You know, and of the fruit, kumquat. I just love that word. I think that's just one of a fun word. Fun word, kumquat. I don't know. I just can't get enough saying that. Kumquat. Okay, enough of that. But, you know, kumquat is the planet. Its planet is the sun. Its element is air. The energies that it brings, money and luck. And of course, it goes into a little bit of the lore. Kumquat, let's see, these small golden orange fruits are native to China. The Chinese exchange small sprays of kumquat leaves and fruits in their New Year's festivals to ensure good fortune and money during the coming year. So, you know, during New Year's, you could do something special with the kumquat, you know, and I did that one year. So this is a very good book. It also gives you, I know, there you go. So here's some recipes. Preparing and cooking protection foods. You know, so this is a very A very good book. Wicca in the Kitchen. And it is by Scott Cunningham. Again. So yeah, absolutely get it. It has given me ideas. The next project I want to do actually is a pie. I want to do a pie, and I want to do the pentacle on it too. I have not done a pie yet, so I want to try my hand at that. But yes, so another book for the witchy home. I give this about 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars. I liked it. Regular price is like $15.95, but I got this at again 40% off of that, so you know, love it. So anyway, those are the 3 books that I wanted to share to, you know, help you with your witchy home, your magical home, because they have helped me a lot, and I think they're just fantastic. And I'm also going to do another video on more books about love. Love, 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 because we need more love. All we need is love, to quote the Beatles. So anyway, I'm going to catch y'all later. Blessed be to everybody. Stay out of trouble. Try and keep in good health. Try and stay cool in this hot ass summer that I'm having in Texas. God almighty, I swear, walking from my back door to the driveway, and it's just right there, and getting into the car, I'm already sweating my makeup off. I mean, it's just so damn hot and humid. Like last week, the humidity was 76%. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna make it this year. But anyway, see y'all later. Bye.